An international alliance commissioned Dutch Boy climate controlling satellites in 2019, originally under U.S. government control, after multiple natural disasters. After Dutch Boy neutralizes a typhoon over Shanghai, a Senate subcommittee reprimands chief architect Jake Lawson for acting without approval and replaces him with his brother Max, who works for Secretary of State Leonard Deckham. A subsequent planned handover of a Dutch Boy from U.S. control to an international committee is thereby suspended on account of lax security protocols. 3 years later, a UN field team in Afghanistan finds a frozen town in the world's harshest desert. While working on the International Climate Space Station, ICSS, Indian engineer McMahon takes data from the Afghanistan satellite and hides the hard disk in his locker before his accident into space. Max encourages Jake to investigate at the ICSS after convincing U.S. President Andrew Palmer to examine how the Dutch Boy created this accident. Another satellite raises Hong Kong temperatures, causing a firenado that nearly kills Max's college friend Cheng Long, Dutch Boy's Hong Kong department chief. Jake checks out the satellite that destroyed Hong Kong with Station Commander Ute Fossbender and her staff at ICSS. Satellite failure erased the data. Cheng learns he lost login access on Earth and warns Max of a geostorm if the glitch persists. Max finds his satellite login access has been revoked. Cheng escapes armed mercenaries and flies to the U.S. Jake and Ute fly outside the ICSS to rescue a hard drive along with satellite engineer McMahon, who was ejected. Jake's suit was malfunctioned and he survived that attempt to murder, and they hid the hard disk from the team, suspecting a traitor. Jake and Ute cannot find the fault because all hard disk user access logs have been wiped. Max receives Jake's findings. When 200 satellites abruptly malfunctioned and enabled Zeus extreme weather scenarios, the ICSS personnel tried to knock them offline by colliding with replacement satellites. An assailant purposefully kills Cheng in a traffic accident after he hints Max about the Project Zeus. Max and Dana learn Project Zeus creates geostorms by simulating extreme weather. Jake, Ute, and Dusset find the dead engineer's hard drive in his locker with copied log data and realize a virus has erased everyone's satellite login access. Jake believes the president is using Dutch Boy as a weapon because he won't give the International Committee ownership of the system and is staging another crisis. He instructs Max to reboot the system using the president's kill code. Max begs Sarah, his girlfriend and Secret Service agent, to help him save the world, and she agreed. After a hailstorm hits Tokyo and Rio de Janeiro gets iced, Max discovers Orlando will have a superstorm. He asks Deckham to get the kill code from the president, but Deckham tries to kill Max, revealing himself as the saboteur. Max flees and tells Sarah, and they abducted President Palmer to get the kill code and shield him from compromised servicemen. A lightning storm damages a stadium, so they flee. Max tells Palmer about their activities amid the pandemonium. Max and Sarah confront Deckham about his plans to wipe off America's foes, destroy the line of succession, and rule the globe after outwitting his mercenaries. ICSS activities are taken over by the virus, and the team must watch it self-destruct. Jake blames software engineer Duncan for global tragedies. Duncan accidentally shoots at the window and ejects himself into space while Jake escapes and sticks behind to finish the manual reset while the group leaves. Max and Sarah take the president to Kennedy Space Center, where they realize the kill code cannot stop the self-destruct after preventing the geostorm. Jake fails to unlock the door again, but Ute opens it for him as she stayed back to assist him. Together, they reboot the system, giving NASA satellite control and stopping the geostorm. As the self-destruction sequence finishes and transmits a distress signal, the two hide in a replacement satellite and they meet Hernandez on a neighboring shuttle who picked them up. In the end, it was shown that 6 months later, Jake works as the head engineer for a new system of satellites, which an international committee now administers.